Hello and welcome to another Everything EVs video. Today we're going to test a theory. For the last couple years, there's been a rumor going around in some of the Jaguar I-Pace forums that if you turn the hazard lights on before you start charging, that it changes the charging curve to allow for faster charging. I haven't been able to find anybody online that has actually tried it to see if it works and prove that it works. So we're going to go ahead and try that today. So we're at 10% stated charge right now. Battery is in a good temperature range. So let's go ahead and hop out and we'll get plugged in. So we're going to turn the four ways on, hazard lights, and we'll get it plugged in here. All right, so we are plugged in, communicating with the vehicle. Fans on the car have ramped up. And we're juicing. Let's see what we get up to here. $96, 97. All right, we'll see what happens here. Usually right around 11, 12-ish% it drops down, but we'll see what happens. We're at 15%, doing about 100 kilowatts. See if this continues. Oh, where we hit 100. See if this continues or not. You can see the flashers are on. Best charging I've seen on my personal I-Pace here. I've never tried this theory, but we'll see what happens. We're at 20%, still pulling 250 amps, 101 kilowatts. I've never seen this speed at 20% on my I-Pace. I don't know if other people have, but I've never been able to get these speeds. So we'll see if it keeps going or not. I'm blown away so far. We're at, I don't know if you can see that, but we're at 25%, still pulling 250 amps, 102 kilowatts. I'm absolutely blown away right now to see these speeds on a 2019 Jaguar I-Pace. We're at 30%, still doing 102 kilowatts, still pulling a full 250 amps. 16 kilowatt hours delivered in 10 minutes. Amazing. We're at 39% and we just dropped to 225 amps. So 94 kilowatts. Still way better than I've ever seen at this percentage. So we'll see what this curve looks like. Sounds like we're gonna have to redo a charging test on this and with the hazards on and compare it to the standard charging curve and see what kind of time difference there is between the two. 43% now, and the amperage is dropping down to almost 200. We're at 85 kilowatts now. Still doing really good. 28 kilowatt hours delivered in 17 minutes. We're at 415 volts. Still doing a lot better than I've ever seen it. 47%, we dropped to 186 amps, pulling 77 kilowatts now. And just for reference, battery is at 105 degrees Fahrenheit, 48%, still pulling 77 kilowatts. So the battery isn't getting any hotter than it does on its normal charge curve that I've seen without the hazard lights on. But we'll continue to monitor it and see what happens. 60% now. Still pulling 77 into the battery. Cooling's kicked up, so we're pulling some more amperage, but 188 amps still at 66%. We've delivered 41 kilowatt hours in 27 minutes. So still doing really good compared to what I usually see. All right, we're at 65%, and this is a little odd. We're creeping back up. We're up to 218 amps, 94 kilowatts. I've never seen this behavior. 220 amps, never seen this behavior before. And there's no way that the cooling is pulling that much power. Let's hop in and see what we're doing into the battery. All right. Putting 83, I guess it must have dropped since I just showed that to you. Yep, pulling 85 from the charger, 200 amps, putting 83 into the battery. Either way, it still went back up. We were putting about 75 into the battery, pulling 77 from the charger. So it's ramped back up for some reason around 65 to 67%. But I'll take it. We're at 71%, still pulling 86 kilowatts from the charger. Still stuck at 200 amps consistently now. Delivered 50 kilowatt hours in 33 minutes. That's showing 86, 87 pulling from the dispenser. Let's see what's going into the battery. 84 into the battery. 80 into the battery now, so that must have went down. Yeah, I went down to 82, so it has slowed down just a hair. Still way better than ever before. 75% state of charge, pulling 83 kilowatts from the unit. Oh, there she's dropping. All right, let's restate that. We're at 75% state of charge and pulling 72 kilowatts, 166 amps. Pretty impressive for this vehicle. Let's see what is going into the battery. We're at 71 into the battery and 72.8 from the dispenser. Battery temperature has been holding steady at 113 degrees Fahrenheit for the last 10-15%, I think. But we'll keep on chugging as long as we're getting these speeds. 78%, it dropped again. We're at 142, 143 amps, 62 kilowatts. At 79%, approaching 80%, we dropped to 120 amps, 52 kilowatts. We've delivered 56 kilowatt hours in 38 minutes. So based on our test today with the hazard lights on, it appears that we've saved a good 10-15 minutes on the 10 to 80% versus the standard charge curve. Now keep in mind, this is my own experience on my own I-Pace. Different model years of this vehicle charge at different speeds. I believe in 22, don't quote me, but I believe in 22 they updated the charging curve. But I've never seen these speeds on this specific I-Pace before. All right, it looks like it just dropped down again, so I'll turn you around here. So at 83%, we dropped to 96 amps, pulling 40 kilowatts. So we've delivered basically 60 kilowatt hours in 42 minutes. Last time I charged to 84% from 10%, just like I am now, and it was 57 minutes. So over a 10-minute savings for the exact same amount of energy delivered. I don't know how to explain it, why turning the hazard lights on does this. but it does. All right, it just shut off charging. Why'd we shut off charging? We are at 93% state of charge, and it quit DC fast charging. So I wonder why. So let's go ahead and unplug here. Let's plug it back in and see what happens. It's been the station that shut it down. Must have hit a pre-auth limit or something. But try to restart it again and the station won't engage. It's not the car. Not sure. Oh, let's hop back in here. Well, thank you for watching another Everything EVs video. Please subscribe to the channel. It does help me out. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one.